Hello Leo, here's a reading for you for May 2017. As you can see, I've already laid out the cards because I was doing the reading in Polish, so I already know what's going on here. And you have a very nice and smooth reading. At the very center of your reading, representing you, is a beautiful Princess of Swords. And this is the only card in the deck that has this Russian alphabet here. I don't know why, but I took it as something extraordinary. And so this deck is quite extraordinary because it has one very special card. And this is Princesa Miecze, so Princess of Swords. And this card is talking about you being very agile in your mind. Swift, like this bird, a seabird. A gull, I think. And yeah, your mind abilities are great now. You can learn something very quickly. You're very witty, smart, and quick. And be careful with this, because although you learn quickly and you are good with your words, still this sword is very sharp in your hands, and you're not the master of it yet. You can not necessarily willingly hurt people with your words, with your jokes, hurt others' feelings. Even telling the truth, it may be too harsh with this energy of Princess of Swords, so careful with that sword. But if you have anything to learn, if you want anything new, know something new, do it, because now your mind is very quick and like a sponge. Everything comes easily to you. And as your present card, you have the Sun, which is very beautiful and very lucky. This is the most happy major arcana. Sun shining over everything. So you have clarity of vision, clarity of your situation in your life, and everything makes sense. And you can feel very alive, I think. This is your energy. The energy of the Sun is very much connected with Leo, with fire signs. So you can feel very well in your skin. And hopefully you will feel this vitality and energy coming from it, coming from its rays. You can feel very happy, very joyous. Lots of fun, lots of optimism, enthusiasm in whatever you do. Also good fortune. You can celebrate some great success of yours. Generally, it seems you will feel very much alive this month. Alive and happy to be alive. What a time to be alive, as they say. And in your past, you have King of Cups. An emotionally mature person. This is someone who is really adult, responsible for his feelings and understanding them. A very soft energy, like he's a king, but he knows his emotions, he knows what he has in his cup, and he knows and understands the emotions of others. A passionate and compassionate person. And also someone willing to share it with you, to share the cup, to share the love, to share emotions and feelings. Ready to help. A family man very often. So it's good to have this person in your life, or good to have this energy if it's your energy. Perhaps this brought you to this happy energy of the Sun. Now we come to a more difficult part of the reading. your challenge or your weakness. You have Two of Swords. So you seem to have an inner conflict between your head and your heart, and you cannot make some decision. As you can see, your eyes are covered. You want to be not aware of anything what's going on outside of you, because you want to hear your inner voice, and your heart is also covered. Perhaps what it means is that you have difficulties with hearing your heart if you are this Princess of Swords, because Princess of Swords is not very much interested in her heart. She's very much taken by her mind, because this state of mind can be very exciting. So here you are, and it's not a truce, it's not a balance, because if you look at the waters behind this person, it's not calm, it's choppy, there are waves, so your emotions are not very flat and stable. You need to make this decision, and the fact that you cannot makes you anxious. What's the best way to come out of this? What's the best way to follow? It is the King of Wands. So again, very much your energy. King of Wands is a visionary, someone very charismatic, someone who knows what he wants and knows how to achieve it, and very much in touch with his passion, with his inner fire. So the answer to not being able to make a decision is to focus on the warmth. What makes you feel hot inside? Which decision makes you feel more warmth in your heart? And follow this feeling of warmth, because this is the right decision. As your strength, you have the Hangman. I don't feel like it's doing nothing. It's rather the ability to wait. The ability to wait and see something from another perspective. So the change of perspective, you're not like this, you're upside down, and then you can see, and then you have a revelation of some kind, perhaps also concerning this decision that you have to make. It's enough to wait, it's enough just to, do nothing for some time and sacrifice perhaps your will to do something very quickly, and just wait a little while for the revelation to come to you, to see a solution. And you can do it. It means you won't try to free yourself from this, right? You will be able to be in this awkward state of hanged man. Your strength, no, not your strength, what should you focus on? It's Nine of Pentacles. And Nine of Pentacles is all about being satisfied with yourself, being happy with yourself, being happy what you've done, being happy with what you achieved. And having the sun above it is really, I think, a very joyous state, because you know who you are, you know your worth, and you know you've achieved success. And now you can be happy with it. You can be happy with your material wealth, your safety, your security. And it seems you're quite alone here, but it's not something bad for you this time. You can be by yourself and be very happy. That's why I like this card, because it tells us that the source of happiness is within ourselves, not somewhere outside. I almost forgot to show you your shadow card, so the undercurrent energy of this reading, and this is the Devil. And the Devil is a restriction of some kind, being bound to something, fearing something, most of all not wanting to look your fear in the face. So perhaps you want to free yourself from something. And this is, as it is a major arcana, it won't necessarily be resolved this month. Probably this will influence your life in a gentle way for a couple of months, for some time. So there is something dangerous about this card, about materialism connected with it, lies, doubt, hopelessness, sexuality, obsessions of any kind that may put a shadow onto your life. But whatever it is, the best way to treat it is to face it, not to escape from it, but to face it, perhaps with this bare sword of truth in your hand. This card was beneath the devil, so speaking truth about your restrictions, about your weaknesses, about anything that haunts you, and looking it in the face. Paradoxically, it makes you stronger, not weaker, because when you know yourself, you become wholer, fuller, and more. You understand yourself more, and you can also like and love yourself more, seeing the light and the shadow of you. And your last card, which is the outcome, is 8 of Wands. So again, your energy, very swift, very quick. So you can be very swift and quick this month, especially with this Princess of Swords, which is also witty and quicky. These are the things set in motion, and you can expect good results out of it. Because, these ones are already flying. They are already in the air, and they seem very ordered. They seem to know where they're going exactly. And everything will run smoothly, whatever it is. You can expect some reasonable consequences out of it. And in quite a short time, I feel. These are things moving quickly, or perhaps you moving quickly. It can also indicate moving your home or traveling. So some of you will also encounter this in your life. But all will go well, I feel, with the sun shining above you. It's all very nice. So Leo, I hope it resonated with you. You can click like, you can subscribe to my channel. You can also check your moon, sun and rising signs. I hope you have a wonderful May, and see you in June. Bye bye.